I'm Nathan,
I'm Zohar.
and together we're the facilitators for the Himalayan Yatra, a pilgrimage into the high mountains of the Pindari Valley.
It's an opportunity to deepen your meditation practice, to immerse yourself in nature, and to relax into an authentic way of being.
And so even though we'll be going out of our comfort zones, we don't want you to be unnecessarily suffering. We want you to have the right equipment. So please watch this video.
The Himalayan Yatra involves walking through some of the most beautiful scenery on Earth in what can be challenging circumstances. One can expect to occasionally walk through freezing rain or hail, or other times walk through the hot sun. Sometimes the path will involve reasonably steep uphill and downhill climbs. Although in the daytime temperatures may be comfortable, at night one can expect near freezing temperatures. So now, let's have a look at what equipment will help you deal with the elements, feel comfortable, and enjoy yourself. Let's start with shoes. Shoes or boots that are waterproof are essential. You will also need to have good soles on your shoes for traction, so you don't slip. Open ankle trekking shoes or boots are fine. Socks that are synthetic or a wool blend will dry much faster and perform better than cotton. Generally speaking, cotton should be avoided in wet and cold conditions. For hot weather during the day, it will be good to have cool clothing. An important thing to remember, however, is to respect the local culture. This means keeping your knees and shoulders covered. For rainy conditions, you will need trousers that are at least water repellent. When it rains, many people like to put on waterproof trousers. Most people at some point of the day or in the evening like to put on thermal leggings, what some call long underwear. You might even consider wearing 2 layers of these. A waterproof jacket with a hood is essential for rain both during the walks and while in camp. A good quality poncho can work as well. If you buy a jacket in India, do check carefully whether it is really waterproof. Often, people prefer wearing layers of synthetic insulating material underneath their waterproof jackets. You will need to cover your head to protect it from the heat of the sun. A sun hat or at least a scarf is essential. In the evenings, when the temperature drops so dramatically, it will be very useful to have a down or synthetic jacket that will keep you warm in freezing temperatures. It will also be good to have synthetic or wool gloves and a hat. Often we will meditate in the evenings, and many layers of warm clothing are needed. A possible option for additional warmth is to wrap your sleeping bag around you. When walking, everyone carries a day pack that includes rain gear, extra clothing, sunscreen, and water. You will want to carry at least 2 liters of water. Snacks will be provided, but you can also bring some of your own. Also, you may want to bring something to sit or lie on when we stop to meditate during the walks. A trekking umbrella can come in handy to protect one from both the sun and the rain. A walking stick can be very useful for protecting your knees and giving stability, particularly when going downhill. Some people prefer a manufactured walking stick, while others may do with a bamboo pole which can be acquired along the trek. The donkeys will have a lot to carry. It is important to make sure that you have the necessary equipment, but otherwise it is good to minimize the amount of things you bring. Many people keep their gear in large backpacks that have pack covers. Inside the backpacks, it is good to pack things in sturdy plastic bags. You can also pack your things in a waterproof sack. This one, which is big enough to contain a sleeping bag, warm weather jacket, and other items, is 34 liters. A warm sleeping bag is also essential. It should be rated to at least 0 degrees centigrade or 32 degrees Fahrenheit to keep you comfortable during the cold nights. A sleeping bag liner can be useful as well. You absolutely need a sleeping mat of some kind to keep you warm. Sleeping mats range from simple foam pads to expensive inflated mattresses. You will need something to sit on during the meditations. Many of us carry inflatable pillows that can be used both for sleeping and for meditation. Others simply use a jacket or other clothing as a pillow. Underneath, you may want to have a piece of plastic or maybe a piece of an old sleeping mat. Essential items to include in one's pack include a torch with spare batteries, a watch or other timepiece, personal medicines, toilet paper, sunscreen, hand cleaner, a towel, ecological washing powder, soap and shampoo, and a change of clothing. Many people bring sandals to wear in camp. It is good to keep water-sensitive things in waterproof bags. Finally, you will need a tent. Tents can be rented or you can bring your own. If you bring your own, make sure that it has a full rain fly and is sturdy enough to withstand rains and cold. On our most recent yatra, 2 people brought tents that turned out to be inadequate for the amount of rain we had.
Having the right equipment will allow you to be more comfortable and at ease when you come on the yatra, allowing you to really open and enjoy the phenomenal experience that coming into the high mountains offers.
There'll be plenty of challenges, and we'd like to concentrate on the inner ones. So please think carefully of what you've seen and come prepared so that we can all fully embrace the experience of being in the mountains.